The girls, not Mervyn. So, with one of the world's greatest entertainers, Prince, they've danced in the video clip for Cream, Get Off and Diamonds and Pearls. Would you please welcome from the new power generation, Diamond and Pearl? Well, thanks very much for joining us, ladies. Now, who's Diamond and who's Pearl?
I'm Diamond.
And I'm Pearl.
Now, of course, how did you come by the names Diamond and Pearl?
Prince gave us the names, actually,
Right.
during rehearsal. Do you want to tell them the story?
Okay. Well, you explain your version.
Well, we never knew why he called us Diamond and Pearl, and then we figured out why. We always would come up with our own analogies, but after a while we asked him, excuse me, and he said that I was a diamond because diamonds are very hard to find, but once you find them, all you have to do is polish them and they shine.
Mine wasn't quite so beautiful. He said I was like a pearl, using the analogy of a clam. Tough shell, hard exterior, and you kind of have to pry it open. But when you do, there's the beautiful thing inside.
Basically, Pearl, he was calling you a bitch, wasn't he?
Kind of in a way, yes, he was.
Now, you girls have been out shopping, I understand.
Yeah.
What are we talking? What sort of purchases
How much
are we...
money have we dropped? Is that the
Yeah.
question?
What sort of dough?
The first time I went, I dropped, what, $4.25?
Yeah.
$5?
What did you buy?
Excuse me?
What did you buy?
I bought, let's see, I bought a blouse and a vest and nothing interesting.
And Pearl, what have you been after?
Clothes-wise?
Clothes-wise?
What have you been after, Pearl?
Well, I bought some shoes and not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. We'll find out what else Pearl's been after the break. Stick around. This is television. And welcome back. I'm with Diamond and Pearl in front of what has to be the best Thursday night audience ever assembled. Now, ladies, working with Prince, some people would say that's got to be the best imaginable gig. How did you get it?
We have different stories about this one. For me, it started at the audition for the Cream video. They were looking for about 20 female dancers, and I went in and auditioned for it. And then we found out they wanted a set of twins, and they couldn't find any they liked, and they saw Laurie and they saw me, and they put us together.
Just like that.
Yep.
But so you go into an audition, is it like a cattle call? You know, when you see those things like chorus?
That one was, because a lot of people wanted to work with Prince, so there were hundreds of girls.
So how do you get noticed? You're in there, there's a lot of other bitches there. And they're worse than you.
Different than in America.
You can say anything here, Pearl. Sure, say anything you like.
All right, Steve, let's have a talk, baby.
So you're there, there's all these other girls there. How do you get noticed?
How did we get noticed? I don't know. What are we supposed to say? We were just so cute that what do you say to that?
Brag.
What happens at these cattle? I mean, what happens? Do you just do a bit of a tap dance?
There's a choreographer there.
Choreographer, yeah.
They teach a whole long routine. You do it. Then they make cuts. They cut a lot of people, and then you do it again. They cut a lot of people. They put you on videotape. They send it to Prince, and he picked us.
So you get the phone call. Did Prince ring you up personally?
Oh, yeah. No. No.
What's your story,
The
Diamond?
agent
What's your
called.
version of this?
I've known him for, how long? About 3.5, 4 years. I was a friend of his before this. Just known him for a while. Actually, it's quite interesting how we met. I was in New York. I was living in New York at the time, and it was raining, and I was running to get in a cab. And I got in one side, and this man got in the other. And I turned around, and I said, "This is my cab." He said, "No, it's my cab." I said, "Well, I'm going uptown." He said, "I'm going downtown." It was very nice. He drove me all the way uptown, and then he went down. And then to come to find out, it was Prince.
See, that's a much better story than yours,
I know
Pearl.
it's better.
You've had to front up to the audition, you've had to kick your way through all these other bitches, and she's got the cab. What's it like on tour? You know, Prince concert, there's millions
We are
of...
having the best time. We're having so much fun.
You party at night?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
What sort of
Aside
things?
for our little paper bag gigs that we've been doing, we did one in Tokyo. We did one here in Melbourne too.
Yeah?
At the Palace.
At the
Were
Palace.
you guys there? Was anyone there?
For those people
so
who,
fun.
for those people who weren't there, what happened?
We just
It's very
jam.
improvisational. It's just jams.
We don't know what we're going to play, what Prince is going to play. The band doesn't know. Prince just turns around and goes, Cream, and the whole band goes, oh my God, Cream.
Yeah.
Well, they say, get off, and
Yep.
that's what you do.
And then we just do it. And we go dance up on little boxes in little tiny outfits, as
But-
usual.
You get to pick your own outfits?
For the most part.
Yeah.
We get say in it. We don't have to wear anything we don't want to wear. But we do have to wear little things.
Tiny little things. Now, what would be the thinking behind that?
Who's that up there? Well, you know Prince. He kind of likes to do the sexy thing.
And this is the sexy thing we're talking about. Have a look at this. What goes through your head when you look at a clip like that? Are you pleased with the outcome?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pleased.
we had a lot to do with the editing and stuff like that. For Get Off.
We got to edit that a little bit.
Yeah,
It was
so.
fun.
What did you edit out?
Well, the shot where my dress gets ripped off, I got to kind of choose which shot. Well, the cameraman was in the back all the time on my butt, and I didn't want that shot.
I bet he was. What's Prince like? Is he a private person?
I would have to say he is a private person in his private life, but I think that when he comes to music, I think he shares a whole lot.
Is he good to work with on tour?
Oh yeah.
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 Does he party at night?
A little bit.
Yeah, he goes out. He goes out.
Has he been shopping much?
I don't know if
know.
he's been
He
shopping.
hasn't bought us anything, Prince.
So have you seen anything of Australia so far?
Not a lot.
Any animals?
Yes. Went to
Yeah.
Lone Pine in Brisbane.
And what did you see?
I liked it there. Everyone thinks it's so
Koala.
touristy. I liked it.
The usual things that
I had a picture with a koala, and I
Yeah.
got to hug kangaroos.
You hug your kangaroo?
I got to.
Just the usual sort of, and Japan, how did Japan cope with that sort of fairly raunchy style of behaviour? Are they into it, or did they make any...
Yeah, surprisingly enough, they were. They were very polite. They all clap in unison.
All of them.
All of them. The whole
20,000
stadium.
people are all going at the
Clapping
same
in
time.
unison.
From the word go? That's their idea for hysteria, clapping in time.
Yeah.
A wild bunch over there, aren't they? I'm with Diamond and Pearl. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more. And welcome back. I'm talking to the delightful Pearl and Diamond. Did you two know each other before you got together with Prince?
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
How so?
The dance world is just very small, so you kind of know everyone. We've actually worked together a couple times before this.
Yeah, what sort of productions?
Funny things.
Small things, actually. It's funny because they would always pick us to like balance
Bookend each other.
Yeah, bookend each other because we look
Put a blonde in
similar.
the middle and Iris.
But before this,
Japanese videos and commercials, a lot of Japan things.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody really thought we looked alike before this, though. We really didn't. But this kind of came together.
So when this gig arises, you get the phone call, your agent rings up and says, you've got the gig with Prince. What's the first thing you do? What's the very
Well, we
first
were
thing you do?
actually a little.
No, I'm kidding.
We were actually a little upset when we found out we were hired for the twins because we thought the twins was going to be not that great of a part. That all the chorus girls would get all this coverage and all this footage, and then the camera would pan over to a couple of
Little
twins.
cutaway.
We would just be a vignette.
And then pan back out, and that would be it. So we didn't know that the twins was the job to get.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Actually, we kind of made it the job to get. They were also looking for a lead girl as well. But then after we had been in rehearsal for a while, they kind of dropped the idea of looking for a lead girl, and we became the two lead girls, I think.
in other words, you muscled out the other girl. Is that what you're saying?
Some
Not
closet
quite,
gag in the right now.
So what happens after the tour? I mean, this is, a great gig for dancers. You finish the tour. What happens?
I don't know. I guess, I just am going to go on doing what I was doing before, and then if we continue to work with Prince, we'll do that. I don't really know.
Just play it by ear. Same for you, Diamond?
I have a lot of plans in the melting pot that I would love to do.
Is it, well,
It's a secret.
Howdy, audience.
they are radio.
They were at the palace.
I do a lot of writing and
Oh,
singing
you write,
as
do you?
well. Yeah.
What sort of stuff?
Poetry and lyrics. So hopefully I'll be
songs?
able to move into the music industry.
Oh,
Hopefully.
excellent. We look forward to seeing what happens there.
Yeah. We
Well,
might
my-
have a musical surprise of our own soon. So
Does Prince know that you're going solo or together?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of the.
You're going to muscle out Prince. You got rid of the other girl. They're taking out Prince.
Never.
You heard it first. WrestleMania fan. We from the Sublime